is the day of the solar eclipse, and we are not in the path of totality, but we are close, and so we can see a pretty good partial eclipse. And so I have our eclipse glasses. I scrounged those up at the last minute. Thank goodness some friends had extras, so I've purchased them off some friends. And we are supposed to be able to watch the eclipse today, this afternoon, around 1 o'clock, or for a few hours in there between 11:30 and 1:30 or something to that effect. Anyway, but if you see behind me, it is a rainy, cloudy day. So we may or may not get to see this eclipse. It has been totally hyped up. The kids are all excited. Connor's supposed to be watching it at school. The kids are supposed to be watching it here at home. So we'll see what actually gets to happen today. Okay guys, the sun is shining at the moment. So hopefully we'll be able to see something with the solar eclipse. It is about 83 degrees right now. Feels like 89 is what it says, and it's pretty humid out. So we're gonna do an experiment with the solar eclipse. We wanna see what our animals do, how they behave. The dog is gonna be inside because we wanna make sure that her little eyes are safe. The horses can get into their stalls if they want to, so we're gonna see what they do. Do they go to bed? What do they do? Are the chickens gonna roost? We don't know. And then also kind of listening for the night sounds, seeing if we can see stars, all of that kind of stuff. So it starts out at about 11:30, the eclipse starts, and they're saying that at just shortly after 1, it will be the most dark here. Now, like I said, we're not in the path of totality. The sun will mostly be covered. We're close. So there will be a little bit, it won't get completely dark, but so we'll see what happens here during that time period and what our animals do. So that's kind of our experiment during the solar eclipse, and we're hoping that the sun stays visible so that we can watch what goes on and maybe even see a few stars in the sky. So that's our hope. We're gonna learn about the solar eclipse over lunch now. We're having an early lunch. Gonna learn a little bit more about the solar eclipse, especially with the little kiddos, and then we're gonna hang out and just make observations today. About the solar eclipse on the video.
They make the moon bigger until it gets into a sun.
Okay, so the moon gets in front of the sun? Okay.
When the moon comes in front of the sun, it makes a big shadow, and it looks like it's dark. It kind of looks like it's dark.
Right.
But it's still daytime.
Right. So it's going to make a big shadow on the... What is it going to make a shadow on? Do you know?
The Earth.
That's right. It's going to make a big shadow on the Earth, and it'll feel like it's dark here, won't it? Okay.
I think the chickens are going to stay inside because it's hot out and it's really sunny. And the horses might.
You know what? We did end up putting the horses in because we want to make sure that their eyes stay safe.
Okay.
So we put the horses in, but we're going to go in the barn in a little while and see if they went to bed.
Horses can't lay down.
Yeah, they can. Sometimes they sleep laying down. Did you know that?
And sometimes they sleep standing up.
That's right. See
the moon.
You see the moon. What is it doing?
No,
Nevaeh, what did we decide it looked like happened to the sun?
It looks like it turned into the moon. It looks like it has a bite.
It looks like...
But it looks like it's... no one's going in, Mom. No one's going in.
Okay. Looks like it's Mars. I think that you're seeing the moon is the shadow or the bite. You can take those off if you're going in.
I can see the sun.
Okay, just don't look up. Go straight inside. Okay, so you're thinking you're seeing the sun is yellow, and the moon looks like what on the sun?
It looks like it's a dark moon.
Right, so the moon is the darker black, right? Yeah, you're right. Pretty cool. What's the report? What are you seeing? Part of the sun is covered. So the moon took a bigger bite out, Bea? Is that what it looks like? Yep. Okay. Bentley, what time is it? Can you tell us the time? 12:25. So it's about 40 minutes maybe from when we'll see it the most. You what? The moon is covering the sun? More and more, isn't it?
Well, we noticed outside that it's starting to get darker just a little bit, and that
Mom, we watched that.
It's coming. What's coming?
the solar eclipse.
Okay, it's coming. So, and Stephanie and Eli just arrived as well, right? Yeah, they're coming too. Okay, we are gonna go check on the animals. It's sort of slowly getting eerily darker and darker. We do have Peanut Butter right here, the kitten, and she just will be wherever we are, so she's hard to tell. But we're gonna go check on animals. They actually are all inside, so we're gonna go see what they're doing. Think the moon is done eating the sun? And now it's just gonna get bigger, isn't it? The sun will just get bigger again. I think you're right. I think the moon is done eating the sun. Don't look up. Remember, Jackson, look, put your glasses. Good job.
It's getting huge.
It's getting huge, huh?
Yeah, into a bright sun.
Yep.
I'm letting go.
The sun is coming back. Okay, the eclipse is for the most part over. The kids really enjoyed it. Jackson really got into it, which he's 4, so I didn't expect him to really care at all, but he loved putting on his little glasses and going out to check the sun. So we had a good time. We hung out outside a lot around that 1 o'clock time for a little while just so that we could catch everything. It didn't get nearly as dark as we expected. It just got sort of hazy, like we were wearing sunglasses, but not ever dark at all. So the animals, of course, had no reaction really. The temperature did seem to drop a little bit during that time, close around there, but we weren't getting good temperature readings. It was staying the same, so but we're sure it dropped somewhat. So it was kind of a little bit eerie there for a little bit when it was kind of just looked strange outside and the temperature had dropped a little bit. And then within a few minutes, it started to just get bright again and look fairly normal. So it wasn't as dramatic as maybe we expected, but we still had fun learning about it and thinking about it. The outlines on the sidewalk did not change a whole lot, which was kind of interesting, but you know, thinking about it, the sun didn't really move. It was the moon that was going across the sun, so our shadows stayed the same. So that was something kind of interesting that we figured out. So we did just a lot of fun experiments on the fly, whatever we thought of that, hey, let's check this out, let's check that out. And then just a lot of looking at the sun with our eclipse glasses. So it was a fun little experiment. Like I said, not nearly as dramatic as we thought, but it was a good day, a fun day.